What is up, guys? It is your boy A43 Tabasco, and this is my new account name under the same channel. I used to do a lot of like stew shit. Anyway, I'm doing automotive. Basically, it's around my truck, which I nicknamed Tabasco. This is my 2001 Toyota Tacoma SR5, 5-speed manual transmission, V6, 3.4 liter, and it's a cool truck. Yada yada yada. I'll get into everything that I've done and my transformation on this truck. Anyway, I've had this truck for about 3 years, and I've done a lot of work to it and recently got it on the road about 2 months ago. I've been driving for 2 years, almost 2 years, and I've been driving between this Acura TL 2003, this Sierra GMC 2009, and a 2006 Silverado Cat-Eye 2500. And I've been switching between those cars. Usually it's a Cat-Eye. Anyway, I finally got my truck on the road, got insurance, finally fixed up a few things here and there, and I've been driving it for a couple months now. Like I said, I stopped for a brief 2 weeks because I had to get my CV axles replaced, and so I'm driving. I just got new taillights. I'm driving over here in a 40, and I'm probably going about 41, 42 at most, and I'm getting up to speed or whatever, and about to go 45, nothing crazy. And there were some Beaufort cops, no sheriff, no state trooper, nothing like that, just Beaufort City cops. And I'm driving, and I was thinking, we were just driving, and I kind of rolled past one because, I was only going like 43 or 44, like I said, and I rolled past him, and he was coming to a stop because we were coming up to an intersection. And as soon as I hop into the left lane to turn left, the cop cuts out behind me, flicks on his blue lights, and I'm like, oh my god, what the hell did I do now? I was thinking it was going to be my taillights because they're pretty dark. I don't know if y'all can tell. They're not spray painted or anything. I mean, and they say they have a DOT tag on them, so I don't think it's really my taillights, but I was thinking maybe that was the only reason because I wasn't speeding or anything. And so they pulled me over, and I was like, man, there were two cops, Sergeant, I can't remember the last name. It was a girl and a guy, and they pulled me over. License, registration, the whole deal. This is my first time being pulled over in this truck, and they pulled me over, and she said, sir, do you know why you're being pulled over today? And I was like, no ma'am, I do not. And by the way, I'd like to include that I was listening to music and had my windows down, just listening to music, enjoying myself. Wasn't speeding or anything. And she said there was obstruction of sound, or obstruction of whatever it was. And she said that, and I was like, oh god. And I was like, is it my truck? And then she said, no, it was your music. If you can hear a driver's music within 50 feet of a truck, or within 50 feet of the vehicle, it is an obstruction. And I was like, oh, I did not know that. I said, is it the same way for a vehicle if it's obnoxiously loud? And she said, yeah, it is. And then I said, oh, I was like, well, oh, I did not know that. And she said, yeah, this is a $440 citation. And I said, oh my god, $440, bro, that'll break my bank almost. I'm like, god dang, bro. So she told me it was $440, and then she goes, so do you know how fast you were going down Robert Smalls Road? And I said, I believe I was going 40 or a little above. And or no, she asked what the speed limit was. I told her 40, and I told her how fast I was going. And she said, no, you weren't. And then I was like, oh, I wasn't. And she said no. And then the other cop said, he's chill. He seems like he doesn't have his panties up his ass. And he goes, no, he was doing 40. And then I was like, that's why you were my homie, bro. So he got me out of that. And she tried to get me for two things, bro. Two things. My music and my speeding. And anyway, the only reason I'm making this video, because of my music being too loud. I would like to note to y'all that I literally, you can't really see, I have no subs. Yeah, you can't see anything. Hold on, let me turn on my light. I have... Oh, God, bro, where the frick is this thing? Okay. I have no subs in the back. I would like to know. I have chips. I have no subs. Nothing, I mean, nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing in here. There are no subs whatsoever, bro. And so, this is why... Oh, God, I can't get that open. Anyway, y'all get the deal. I have no subs. Stock tweeters. Mids, and then another mid. And I mean, it's not quiet, but it's nowhere near like a kicking set of 10s. Nowhere near that at all. I mean, it sounds decent. It doesn't sound bad. Don't get me wrong here. But it does not sound like anything crazy. And she, you know, pulled me over, told me my speakers were too loud, my music was too loud. It was 50 feet from my vehicle and she could hear it clearly. Yada, yada, yada. $440 citation. I had my windows down, you know, and it was not distracting me. And, you know, she said it was the same for a vehicle. So as we were about to pull out, she goes, well, I went to give her all my stuff and kind of don't know where my insurance was, but I found it now. But, you know, it was at my house. And she gave me a warning. And as she said it was the same for a vehicle, there was a freaking chopper, a motorcycle. He rolls through, and it's super... I mean, it sounded like he had a freaking Cam and a small block Chevrolet. And, I mean, it just rolls by, you know, probably going a little over, maybe like 5 over the speed limit. Anyway, that's aside from the fact. He rolled by, and he was cranking some music, sounded so loud. The cops didn't even look at him. Now, mind you, this is 10 times louder than my truck, and I kid you not, 10 times loud. I mean, it was so loud. He rolls by, and I was like, I wasn't going to be like a douche and point him out and snitch him out or whatever because I was butthurt that I got pulled. But it just kind of blew me away that they didn't even stop and talk to him either. But anyway, that's aside from the fact. I would also like to note that I live by an air station. If a jet rolls over your head, it is 20 times louder than my truck is. I have yet to get subs, and I will still continue to do so. There's nothing that's going to stop that from happening. I'm going to throw 2 12s in the back, 2 kickers, probably comps or maybe competitions. No, I didn't mean to say that, the same thing. Anyway, I'm definitely getting some in my truck, and I'm definitely going to be getting a few tweeters here and there. It'll sound very nice. I really don't care about the citation because, like everybody says, it depends on the cop, and it really did because that cop was an absolute douchebag. It was a girl. And she only gave me a warning. I guarantee you if I had been driving for a while, if I was just any ordinary grown man, she would have definitely not given me a warning. She would have given me that full-on ticket. But it was, you know, it was pretty sucky considering I had mids and I wanted to get subs, and she just buzzkilled me, dude. And then I continued to drive away. We went in different directions, and I drove off and let my music even louder. And I didn't care. You know, I did not care at all. So that's basically the video. I just wanted to inform y'all. Watch out who the cop is. If there's a cop next to you, just roll your music down a little bit and, you know, turn it back up once you get away from the cop. It's not too big of a deal. Like I said, it really does depend on the cop. And unless you live in Beaufort and you come across this one cop, I can't even remember her name. It doesn't really matter. But, yeah, I just want to inform y'all that. It's gotten pretty dark since I've taken the video. But my next video will be a rundown of my truck. And everything else. So I hope y'all enjoy y'all's day. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this commentary about my truck, or, you know, you want to see future content like this. You're going to be seeing it anyway. I don't even have to ask you for liking and subscribing and all that, but please do so. I'd love to get to 100 subscribers. Actually, I might not even be there. I don't even know, bro. Anyway, I love y'all. Peace out. Stay tuned for another video, which is going to be a rundown on my truck and going into full detail. It'll probably be like a 10-minute video, but anyway, that's it, and I hope y'all have a very blessed day.